Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. Of course, Alchemy is the hot new format and one that I've been waiting to take a try at. So naturally, I'm going to be playing even more Alchemy because there's a ton of new cards. As you saw me already try to force this in standard at the beginning of the season with dragons, now we actually got a respectable amount of dragon upgrades, courtesy of the Alchemy packs. Of course, we are playing a lot of the cards that you've seen me kind of been in love with from the last Dragons deck, right? We've got Goldspan, we've got Chandra, we've got Moonveil Regent, and we've got Adult Gold Dragon and whatnot, and a singleton Kazul's Fairy because why not? But the main thing comes from Fearsome Whelp, the new 2-mana dragon, which is just a 1/1 flyer. At the beginning of your end step, each dragon card in your hand perpetually gains. This spell costs 1 less to cast. This is very much so a lot like an old Hearthstone card that I enjoyed playing. It was the Emperor card. I forgot the dude's name. YouTube, you can let me know in the comments. I've forgotten it, but it reduced the cost of all the cards in my hand forever. And this is just pretty much that, but for dragons. And of course, we got a new card called Brittle Blast, which is creatures and planeswalkers your opponents control perpetually gain. If this permanent would die, exile it instead. Brittle deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. This means that if anything were to happen to the creatures later on, if an opponent taps out and they decide they want to sacrifice an eye twitch or something like that, well, that eye twitch isn't going to trigger because it's getting exiled. And along with that, we've got Conductive Current, which is triple red. It deals 3 damage to each creature. Choose an instant or sorcery card in your hand. It perpetually gains if the spell would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player. It deals that much damage plus 2. So this is amazing as, first off, it gives us something to sweep the board early because there's mono white, there's tons of cards. As our dragons, in case we don't have a Fearsome Whelp, can cost a bit much. This can help us stabilize and live for long enough. And then can pump any one of our other spells to maybe pick off a bigger threat. And then we also got Town Razor Tyrant, 2 red, flying. When it enters the battlefield, target land you don't control loses all abilities except mana abilities and gains at the beginning of your upkeep. This permanent deals 2 damage to you unless you sacrifice it. So they will take 2 mana and they will lose a land, essentially, unless it's a mana ability. If it's a creature land, this is the perfect thing to put on a creature land because that creature land now will not be able to animate. It will only tap for mana. And for as long as they control that land, they'll take 2. So over time, that'll chip away at their health. So yeah, that's overall the huge boost in power, and let's see how it does on the ladder.
Do you need some new Innistrad Crimson Vow cards? Well, you can get them all from our sponsor, Card Kingdom, by heading over to cardkingdom.com/MTGGoldfish and even get a free MTG Goldfish sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes, and they will hook you up.
This has no 2-drop, which is extremely concerning, nor does it have anything to play early. I'm on the play, but I don't want to chance it. So, yep, here we go. Sure, we'll play Sundown Pass. We have 2 Chandras, which could ramp us. Oh, boy, this is going to be quite scary. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and reveal... I don't know. Do we even have to reveal anything here? I'm not even sure I entirely have to reveal anything. I just play Needle Verge Pathway. Well, that's not good for us. Sure. That's real bad for us. So we're kind of in the camp where we're hoping they just don't have anything to play for a little bit. They might have the big 4/4 dragon, the Town Razor Tyrant like we do, but let's hope that we... Oh, Immerstorm Predator's pretty good here. That's pretty good. Okay, so the rest of their hand's going to get shrunken down a little bit. This is 4 mana. That's 5 mana. Yeah, alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and ping the opponent in the face. Play Den. Play Town Razor Tyrant. There we go. Keep it on the black mana. Make it so that they take a little bit of damage each turn. If they shrink their... Wow, they chose not to keep it. All right, well, they sacked the land. That's good. That's great. Well, I guess they don't care because they have so much stuff they could just easily get rid of here. All right. That is totally fine with me. You got it. There goes Chandra. Not going to fight for it because this way I get to play Adult Dragon. I guess I could add a white source for this. Sure, we'll add a white. This will then allow me to attack here. Maybe they sack it to the Immerstrom Predator or whatever. That's fine. Great news. Okay, sure. So they take 4. We're going to go ahead and sacrifice the treasure so we can play Orb of Dragonkind. And then we're going to play Adult Gold Dragon, try to swing through. I mean, they've got to leave up the Immerstorm Predator to block, so... Townraiser Tyrant, not that... Oh, wait, that's a problem because it becomes a 5/5. That becomes a 5/5. That is huge. That's huge. So now, both their dragons are significantly more powerful than mine. How do I get rid of that card? I legitimately have no way to get rid of that card, do I? They could sacrifice... Decline. Okay, that's still not exactly enough. All right, I play Adult Gold Dragon. I go swinging in. Okay, this is how it's got to go. All right, so that is... How much mana? Actually, wait a minute. I think I die here if I... Yeah, you know what? We'll go in with the attack here. Choose a dragon I control. Sure. So that's 6? Or no. So the next turn when they attack, that's 6. That's a total of 9 damage at me. And then I've also got the 2 from the Townraiser land, but I guess that's okay. So they're not attacking me at all. I won't be able to activate my Den of the Bugbear here. Can I find a dragon? I guess a gold span isn't bad. We'll add a red. Sure. Can I get in for enough to stay alive here? I just gotta get them to 5, right? This is 11. This puts them down to 5. If I attack with both, I die because this will grow to 7, 9. Let me see here. So that's 9, 10. They would have to deal 1 more damage to me, right? So 7, 10. They have another Hasting Dragon. I'm dead. Yeah, I think I swing in here. I just make sure that I sacrifice the land and I should be okay. Like, if they have a point of damage to deal to me, I'm dead. Because they can't sacrifice enough Shambling Guests to not take at least 1, right? So that's okay. This puts me exactly at 1. Sure. Then, do they have a shock? If they have a shock, I'm dead. Oh, and we got there! This is definitely going to be a keep for me. We've got exactly what I'm looking for, right? We've got the whelp, which this can add a red. Enters the battlefield, tapped. As it enters, choose a color. We choose red. Yeah, we keep that too. Right, that's another way for us to accrue more card advantage. We have a mana reduction on our dragons here. That feels pretty good. Let's see what happens. If they do not have an answer to Fearsome Whelp, then I get to go up another, or I get to go and reduce the cost of my dragons for a little bit more, which I don't hate whatsoever. And none of my dragons here have haste. Oh, this one has haste, Inferno, but that's going to take a little while. All right, so Ascendant Spirit. All right, sweet. So now we play the Townraiser, put that on the Volatile Fjord. They probably have a Fading Hope or something, right? I mean, they've got to take the damage. They've got to just start taking the damage. They can't go back a land this early. Then we have Inferno of the Star Mounts, which is looking pretty beefy here. This is going to come out quite nicely. We just get to go ahead and play this and clock our opponent for what I assume to be a chunk of damage here. Even if they hold up 3 mana, they bounce this back. Doesn't matter. These cards are perpetually reduced. God, I wish that Sarkhan from Historic were legal in this format. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Dope. All right, get in there. We have a 4-mana Inferno of the Star Mounts, which I don't hate whatsoever. Demon Bolt won't be able to efficiently deal. I think I actually could have played that differently, right? No. I wouldn't have been able to play Orb of Dragonkind plus Inferno of the Star Mount, so... All right, sure, so they sacked the land. They're looking pretty low in health here. And it was their snow land, so that's even better, meaning they can't just grow Ascendant Spirit. They currently don't have Frostbite. Oh, wait, no, wait. Snow creature, they do have 3 snow permanent, so they can Frostbite. Expressive Iteration. Is there a 1-mana ant? Oh, yeah, Fading Hope. Fading Hope is what they've got to draw here, but if they play it, of course, they're going to have to do it in combat, or else I'll just play it again. All right, opponent says they've had enough. I will keep this. Hopefully this isn't too awkward, but yeah, we'll make that add red Forsaken Crossroads. Great, I'll take another Forsaken Crossroads. I guess no matter what, Cave is going to be tapped. Dragon here ain't bad. Yeah, I'll take that, sure. I did not expect that to resolve, so great news for us. They probably have Divide by 0 coming up here. How do I want to go about this? I can add a red mana. Yeah, you know what? I'll play the Mountain, because by playing the Mountain, I don't get got by Dry Disruption. It has to be Divide by 0. Cool. And then we put the counter on Hall of Storm Giants. If they tap down, that means my dragon will resolve. All right, so they have another Divide by 0. All right, there we go. I mean, we just got to keep forcing the Town Razor Tyrant. And in the meantime, while they do that, I do get to have a Chandra. If they decide they tap out to get rid of the Chandra, we're still okay with that. You know what? I'll play Orb of Dragonkind. Play this again. Unexpected Windfall. I think we're about to probably not have another turn again. I get the strangest feeling that that's the case. Deals X damage to any target or X the amount of mana spent to cast this spell. Sure. I was curious. It wasn't like I was going to get to cast it, but... Oh, we drew another Town Razor Tyrant. I like that. All right, we'll play Den. And then I'll go ahead and put that on Seagate Reborn. All right, their turn. Now that we've got the slow dragons on the board, especially ones that also will be dealing our opponent damage, we can go ahead and probably just play our haste dragons now. 3, 4, so they'll have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. They take another turn here. They'll probably end up sacrificing their 2 blue lands, I guess. The ones that have the counters on them. I'll just add red. Because they still have to somehow deal with the 8 power on board, right? Sure, that's great. If they have double opt or 1 mana spells, that's really bad for us. Oh, that's really bad for us. Okay. Wow, that's really good. Okay. Well, they have to sacrifice 2 lands, I guess, but that kind of sucks for us. Because now will we be able to ever actually get through? The Hullbreaker Horror here is pretty major, and I need to draw a shock, but I don't have a shock, so sure. They've probably got us contained here. On the brighter side, the fact that we kept all the mana that we have, we can just kind of keep putting the counter on their lands until they're out of blue mana. Interesting, okay. So, how do I go about it here? Now I add 1, 2, 3, 4. If they have, which I assume they do, I don't think we're ever going to be able to attack them, right? So we have to add 2 mana here. Red. That can't bounce a land, right? So they'll have to kill us. Or kill this. They can't bounce the whole the cave. Okay. All right, and we got there. Good game. I will run this. That was a really good last game, so let's see if we can... Oh, this is the perfect matchup to have Conductive Current. All right, so we'll play Ben of the Dugbear, and then we're going to go ahead and play Orb of Dragonkind, hoping they don't somehow pump their Traveling Minister. Okay. What does this do? Okay. Well, you know what? Cave will just have to enter tapped later, and that's fine with me. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a big problem. Oh my god, that's a huge problem. Okay. That's pretty bad for us. Like, actively pretty bad. Because of the random traveling minister, this was now out of range for me to kill. I think after a certain point, I just can't kill Trelisara anymore, the Moon Dancer. Yep, you got it. Yeah, like, I just can never kill this card. So, I'm just going to take 6, call it a day. How do I get out of this spot? I should have played Cave of the Frost Dragon first. Yeah, Valorous stance is pretty good here. Yep, you got it. How do I kill this darn card? When it enters the battlefield. Ooh, this is just actually unbeatable. Their creatures are too big for me. I'm gonna have to block for sure. And then next turn it'll be bigger. Yeah. Dang it, how do I beat this card? It revolves around me drawing my, like, Dragon's Fire or something with Conductive Currents, but didn't happen, so it's not looking great. What is my out here? Oh, I guess I just don't have one. Yeah. Yeah. As funny as it sounds, this is probably gotta be one of the worst matchups for us. People love their life gain decks. They love their life gain decks. Oh, man. I guess, hold on, is there a chance? No, I needed one more mana. Oh, Jesus. I could have flung my Kazol's Fury at them, or at the Tresla. You know, I don't have the Whelp, but sure. I guess I'll keep this. Sure, why not? That's going to have to be red. Let's scry one. We need to find mana here. We don't need to untap the Forsaken Crossroads. We have no 1-drop. I wonder if this is like that mono black, like Super Friends deck, pretty much. It looks like it might be. So if I don't draw a land here, I'm in a world of trouble. And they've clearly got Deadly Dispute. There you go. Okay, yeah. So this is that deck. It's going to be nothing but removal and planeswalkers, so this will be kind of tough for us. And, I mean, I'm really hoping we hit a land here, because we are in desperate need of one. Sure, iTwitch, not the end of the world. They didn't play a land yet, right? No, they didn't. Yeah. Well, they just didn't draw one. That's unfortunate for them. Great for us. Yeah, alright, now we pass back to them. They clearly have another Deadly Dispute or something like that. So they'll probably just sack the iTwitch or a treasure. You got it? No, wait, they did draw a land. Wait, no, weren't they on the play? Yeah, they were on the play, so they did miss a land drop. Alright, so they have 4 mana there. On the brighter side, I can pick off a Planeswalker pretty much. If they play like Lolth, I believe this, yeah, okay, Chandra can ping, because if Lolth -3s, that puts her at 1. It's a, oh no, we're getting Turgid. There's about to be a Turgid, there's some Turgid action going on. That's what this all is. Okay, there's definitely some Turgid action going on here.
This is a warning shot.
Get in there. And we pass. I mean, they have an answer. They have an answer, right? Like, there's just no way they don't have answers to this. What are they holding on to? They missed land drops, so we know they're not lands. We know that much. I'm very curious what the opponent's playing, because they've got the Turgid's Lantern. This tells me a good amount of what I need to know. iTwitch. Yeah, you got it. Go for it. I mean, what mood am I in here? I could just play Conductive Current. Lose 3. Yeah, I'll wait. Oh, that feels good.
Up to a simmer.
There it is. I just want to get damage through, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Because they're trying to get a blocker in the way. I can't have that. Yeah, sure. You got it, buddy. All right, so they net another, I think, treasure? Or is it 2 treasures? Create a treasure token. Okay. I do want to get my dragons on the ground as soon as possible, though. There we go. All right. So will they take 2 from their swamp, or will they be sacrificing it? Because clearly they need a land. All right. I love to see that. Technically, I should be using my treasures first. But, like, is there a chance that I could just sack a treasure to not lose I mean, like, I could just do that, right? Over and over. One more eye twitch, sure. As of right now, though, I don't see any real concerns from what the opponent's doing, though. So, you got it. Lose 3 life. What are they holding on to? They have something that is clearly of value to them.
Give a boost. Love to.
Okay. I mean, they're dead right now if they don't have a removal spell. They must have a removal spell here. And also, how are they going to beat my Chandra? I genuinely am... I do not know what they have. Oh. Okay. It's pretty cool. Is there a 4-mana sweeper in their colors that I need to worry about? None that I can think of. Not while they still have to deal with my Chandra. So now if they make me discard or something like that, it's whatever. 4-mana board wipe in black. Crippling Fear doesn't kill these. Shadow's Verdict doesn't touch these. Blood on the Snow is 6 mana. Sure, there goes my dragon. All right, and it looks like we got there. We don't have any 2-drops. This feels a bit slow, but we have removal. What are the odds this person's actually on some kind of you know what? Let's just play it safe. It's best of 1, right? So if it's best of 1, I gotta assume there's gonna be a lot of aggro. Or I hope there is, for right now. Okay. Ooh, if they Thalia me, that's gonna hurt me and my entire existence. Foretell? Wild. Okay. Let's just get the for sure ramp down on the board here. This could get eaten by like a Skyclave Appetizer. Oh. Okay, my bad.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
I need to blow that up. That's what I need to do. Elixir of Immortality. Uh-oh. That's definitely a board wipe in hand, by the way. That is a Doomscar if I've ever seen one. And especially after that nonsense, that's a Doomscar. What else could there be in white that has Foretell? The removal spell, I guess? And I will not be attacking. I mean, I will not play more into this, I think. I think we just gotta lower the health slowly here. Do I even chance it? No, it's not worth it, right? Definitely not. Sweet. Now that they've got to deal with Chandra here, or else Chandra will kill them. Yup, there's the Doomscar we kind of knew about. Alright, so let's read this here. Exile top fire creature, you may cast red spells from among them this turn when you... Yeah, let's go ahead and send in that damage there. Send 2 at the opponent. Alright, so whenever we cast a spell, huh? Doomscar again! This is fine. Can we win through this emblem? Is the main question. I think we can. Or through this Cosmos Elixir. And I guess we'll just pump it. And pump it again. That should be lethal. Good game. Oh, this isn't bad at all. I'll keep this. We have the whelp, so let's just hope the whelp is able to actually live for a few turns. Well, really, we only need it for 1 turn. I need to draw another red source, though. Yeah, I need to draw that red source now. We are currently very delayed. Like, we are in trouble. We need to get rid of Usher of the Fallen, but we also need to make sure we draw a land. We have a way to get rid of Usher of the Fallen. Thalia, not that big a deal right now. Yeah, I'll get rid of the body. Sweet. Let's get the dragon on the board now. Brutal Cathar is not the end of the world because we can remove Brutal Cathar. Oh, they got so lucky there. So now they're going to take 4. Oh, this is so sweet. I need to draw exactly a red source here, though. Oh, they can't handle it. So we went on a pretty big tear there. We only lost to a life gain deck because people love their life gain decks, and we can't beat Ajani's Pride Made decks without having some combination of spells that have to line up perfectly with conductive currents and all this other stuff, right? So all around, a big Ajani's Pride Mate is pretty hard for us to beat. So if you're going to see a lot of that, you got to make sure you're ready to pick it off immediately. Other than that, the deck was cool. It was very powerful. It felt great in best of 1. It was oddly able to stabilize against aggro decks, and on top of that also just be powerful enough to like survive in the late game due to our big threats. Town-Raised Tyrant is huge. The Whelp is absolutely backbreaking if the opponent does not answer it immediately. So yeah, all around powerful deck. I can't wait to see the new iterations of dragons. So let me know what you come up with. Other than that, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.